Let's explore the wonder of domestic travel with the top 10 places to visit in each state. Of course, there are hundreds of wonderful places that could be explored in each state, but our focus will be on a combination of well-known sites as well as some hidden gems. Each state has had a different response to COVID-19, so it's important to get informed about the restrictions in each state as you start traveling again. Now let's get started exploring the wonders, the beauty, and the treasures right here at home. Let's take our first look at the Tar Heel State. With its sandy beaches, rolling mountains, and bustling cities, North Carolina has natural beauty, culture, and industry within its 100 counties that you will surely want to visit soon. The great state of North Carolina is known for the Biltmore House, the nation's largest private residence. Pepsi Cola, it was invented in Newborn, North Carolina. Cheerwine, Krispy Kreme, the tasty donuts were first created in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And of course, the famous barbecue. The great state of North Carolina is also known for the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Its beautiful coastlines of beaches, including the Outer Banks, the amazing golf courses such as Pinehurst, not to mention some of the top colleges in the country, including the most representation of historical black colleges and universities in the nation. The world-renowned Research Triangle Park, better known to the locals as the RTP. These are just a few things. According to the state CDC, North Carolina has a travel quarantine that's not required, but some counties have entry restrictions. The BOLCC Travel Top 10 list. In no particular order, the top 10 places to visit in North Carolina. Number 1, Blue Ridge Parkway. Nicknamed America's Favorite Drive, the 469-mile Blue Ridge Parkway was designed by landscape architect Stanley Abbott, whose vision was to create a road that was far more than just a way to get from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in North Carolina to the Shenandoah National Park in Virginia, with its scenic hiking trails. The drive itself has incredible views of the Blue Ridge Mountains and the surrounding landscape, and the road is popular with motorcyclists for its endless scenery. Number 2, the Biltmore Estate. One of North Carolina's most seen attractions is the Biltmore Estate, one of the top attractions in Asheville. At the center of an 8,000-acre compound, the Vanderbilt Mansion is the largest private home in the United States. The mansion has 250 rooms with impressive artwork, antiques, and architecture, as well as collections of vintage clothing and accessories. The estate's gardens are expansive, including the Italian Garden with its ornate pools and sculpture, and the Rose Garden, which features more than 250 varieties. The grounds also include the first managed forest in the country, a deer park, and miles of level paths and walking trails throughout. There are many dining options throughout the estate and shopping and entertainment in Antler Hill Village. Number 3, Moorhead Planetarium and Science Center. The Moorhead Planetarium and Science Center, located at the University of North Carolina in the heart of Chapel Hill, has been a stop for more than 7 million guests since first opening in 1949. The center presents more than 15 planetarium shows on a rotating schedule, including fun and educational topics like black holes, Galileo, and astronauts. Permanent exhibits in the Science Center explore a variety of topics, including the planetarium's proud history as a training center for astronauts. From 1959 through 1975, more than 60 astronauts learn about celestial navigation here, including the majority of those who walked on the moon. Other exhibits include Water in Our World, which looks at the importance of clean and accessible water as the Earth's most important resource. And First in Flight, which illustrates the important contributions that African Americans made to the progress of aviation and space exploration. 4. Whitewater Falls. Whitewater Falls in Cashiers, North Carolina is the highest waterfall east of the Rockies, falling an amazing 811 feet. It is one of over 200 waterfalls in North Carolina. Whitewater Falls is located in the Nantahala National Forest, which is about 60 miles from downtown Asheville. It's on the Whitewater River in the Jocassee Gorge area of North Carolina in Jackson County. Because of the escarpment's difficult access and rugged terrain, much of the area receives few visitors and has remained wild and undeveloped over the years. In the cool, moist shade of steep slopes and rock cliffs, wildflowers and salamanders abound. This wild land is also a perfect haven for a rich array of ferns, mosses, and fungi. It is also the beautiful location of berries and blooms throughout the seasons. For an excellent view of Whitewater Falls, follow the paved walkway to the upper overlook. Number 5. Wright Brothers National Memorial. Since 1899, Wilbur and Orville Wright had been scientifically experimenting with the concepts of flight. They labored in relative obscurity, while the experiments of Samuel Langley of the Smithsonian were followed in the press and underwritten by the War Department. Yet Langley, as others before him, had failed to achieve powered flight. They relied on brute power to keep their theoretically stable machines aloft, sending along a hapless passenger and hoping for the best. It was the Wrights' genius and vision to see that humans would have to fly their machines, that the problems of flight could not be solved from the ground. In Wilbur's words, it is possible to fly without motors, but not without knowledge and skill. Number 6. North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. Dedicated to the natural history of North Carolina, this is the oldest museum in the state. The museum has 2 buildings, the Nature Exploration Center and the Nature Research Center, both of which are filled with exhibits, interactive learning opportunities, and educational presentations. Permanent exhibits at the Nature Exploration Center include topics from the coastal regions of North Carolina to an exhibit that explores the history of gemstones in the state. You can also find sections that explore the habitats of the tropics and rainforests, where you can hang out with the resident two-toed sloth. This is also where you will find the terror of the South, the only genuine Acrocanthosaurus skeleton on display in the world, which is the centerpiece of the prehistoric North Carolina exhibit. Number 7. Carowinds. Carowinds is a 407-acre amusement park located adjacent to Interstate 77 in Charlotte, North Carolina. Although it has an official North Carolina address, the park is located along the North Carolina-South Carolina state line, with a portion of the park also located in Fort Mill, South Carolina. When it comes to adrenaline, Carowinds delivers with one of the best roller coaster collections in the world. Record-breaking stats, intense speeds, staggering heights, and scream-inducing thrills are around every corner, giving you plenty of opportunities to test your mettle against some of the biggest and baddest roller coasters around. Carowinds is home to 2 of the tallest steel roller coasters in North America. With a total of 14 roller coasters, it ranks 5th in the world as having the most roller coasters in one park. Number 8. North Carolina Zoo. Strolling 5 miles of shaded pathways, tourists can see more than 1,600 animals and 52,000 plants at the North Carolina Zoo. Be sure to wear comfortable shoes. Located in Asheboro, the zoo animals represent species from Africa, such as elephants, rhinos, ostriches, lions, chimps, zebras, and giraffes. The zoo also has animals from North America: the cougars, alligators, bobcats, red wolves, bison, elk, roadrunners, and grizzly and black bears. The exhibits are designed to resemble the natural habitat. Number 9, Outer Banks. Beautiful beaches and huge, affordably priced vacation homes keep families flocking back to North Carolina's Outer Banks year after year. With 12 barrier island beaches situated along 100 miles of Atlantic Ocean shoreline, the area offers an array of sandy spots to set your beach chair. From well-developed to primitive, this 200-mile stretch of barrier islands offers natural beauty, rich history, and lovely towns. The northern end of the Outer Banks is famous for the wild horses that still wander its dunes. And finally, number 10, Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Because the Great Smoky Mountains National Park is located within easy driving distance of a number of large East Coast cities, it is the most visited national park in the United States. But it's not just this park's accessibility that makes it so popular. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park is also famous for its abundant wildlife and beautiful scenery. Over 1,500 black bears, for example, wander this natural wonderland, as so deer, fox, turkey, and even elk, which were recently reintroduced. In addition, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park boasts approximately 850 miles of trails and many pretty waterfalls. Of the top 10 places to visit in North Carolina, we do have an honorable mention place to check out, and that is none other than Chimney Rock State Park. Chimney Rock State Park, which is located approximately 25 miles from the town of Asheville, boasts miles of hiking trails and the beautiful 400-foot Hickory Nut Falls. Of course, the most famous destination in the state park is the more than 300-foot monolith known as the Chimney Rock, which boasts amazing views of surroundings. Visitors can either take the 26-story elevator or climb 500 steps, or the approximate equivalent of 31 flights of stairs, to reach the top of the chimney. This park is relatively new, having only been authorized by the North Carolina General Assembly in 2005. Thank you for watching our No Place Like Home travel series. BOLCC Travel specializes in online travel education. We will help you prepare for your next trip domestically by exploring your interests, activities, providing you with ways to save money or travel for free, and help you define your behaviors around traveling post-COVID-19. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out our website at BOLCCtravel.com. If you want to learn how to create a travel for free or less lifestyle, save money, just go to businessoflifecc.teachable.com to purchase our online course. Until next time, remember, live in freedom every day.